it goes to show that like they can come into the city and do that. You know what I mean? It's a little. How you doing? My name is Justin Featherstone. I am a Marylander that was born in DC. I'm also I'm also a photographer in DC. I came because I wanted to actually see black people together. The reason that we're here is because something came out, I think, with the Washingtonian mag, where they put out a campaign that painted a narrative about the city that wasn't accurate at all. And that narrative was that black people weren't even included in the changes and the things that are going on in the city. So when they put the actual campaign out, somebody said something about it, then they put it down, right? Okay, so at this point, I feel like as a viewer, you know you was wrong. It's wrong not to include black people, but it's also saying something about the gentrification that's going on in the city. So, like, for me, it's just like I wanted to be here hoping that something could actually make a difference in the black people in this community, because what we don't want to come do is just come here and just take pictures and be on Instagram and say we came together and do something. Now, we actually have to fight back against this. Now, like, again, I'm a Marylander, but when I come to DC, and I love DC, and I take a lot of my pictures in DC, when I come here, it does not feel like Chocolate City anymore. You know what I'm saying? It hurts me to my core, man, to the point like I feel my eyes watering up. But the city is changing, and I feel like a lot of people are really underestimating what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? I've had conversations with people, and they'll say, well, change is good as long as it includes black people. But when have you ever known in history for gentrifying change to ever be beneficial to black people? You know what I mean? So I came here to also take pictures of the moment, man, because this is the moment where DC has to really make a difference, where we have to stand together. In my opinion, and this is going to be my last thing, I think we should do this for a whole week straight. Like this one time, once this one go, it shouldn't be just for today. It should go for a week straight, man. It feel good. It been raining all week, and it stopped raining. Hola Photography, One Love 1000. Shout out to my man with the Black Panther mask on. My man. I dig that jump, my brother. Alright, I'm gone.
Foreman. I'm out here because I'm a DC native, born and raised. Grew up in Southeast DC, currently live in Southwest DC, and I'm out here because I don't like gentrification. It's really heartbreaking to see so many people that I grew up with, from Leroy Park all the way to Good Hope Road, they're being pushed out because, you know, property value is going up. So us coming together as a community really matters. And the fact that we're doing it on a day where the other people who are pushing us out are so visible, this is the perfect thing. So I feel like this is going to end up being something bigger, and I hope it is something bigger. And I'm just super, super, super proud to be a part of it. And Angel is so dope for her and the other guy coming up with this, for believing in their spirit enough that this will ride out to bring us all together. So yeah, gentrification sucks. Black people still are in DC. This will forever be Chocolate City, and we just like not playing today.
Hi, my name is Kiana Owens. I'm a native Northeast Washingtonian. Born, raised, educated in DC, Howard University alumni, and I think this is very real and relevant. It's important for us to be here today because we do understand that DC is gentrified. We understand the importance of diversity, inclusion, and how it moves in our community, but we also want to hold to our roots, and that's what DC is. It's about, you know, black people celebrating who we are, celebrating us in the moment now. And I just think this has exposed a lot of the Washingtonians to what's been going on in the city. I feel like now people are paying more attention and they're understanding why it's important to be here. So I think that doing more stuff like this, it opens everyone's eyes to what's to come, and give them an opportunity to figure out why we're here, why we need to stay here, and how this is important to those that come behind us.
Lovely, lovely. Got to run in the scrog out here. I seen a lot of people I grew up with, a lot of people I did music with, a lot of people that came up in the streets together. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful day in DC.
So do you want to see this continue?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we need to do this as often as we can. Us as natives, you know, we feel like we've been pushed around just a little bit, but if they know the background we come from, we can push back.
Oh yeah, it's been super lit. I've been here from the start. Tony said we're going to just take over some blocks around the city and just do this on a regular. This was much needed. A lot of people in the city, as you see around us, even around in this area today, a lot of gentrification is going on, which is fine. It's progression for the city, but we want to be included in. So it's definitely a show of unity, show of support, and a show that we are here. And the natives will speak. We will come, we will jam out and show our love for one another. So be blessed and be safe out here and vote. Really, it's really about voting and our people voting. My brother here came over and asked me a serious question about the voting and what myself and Tori are doing right now in the community. And what's real serious is us to register to vote now. And we'll be included if we're heard.
Services, and you know, like I said, man, I love y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all for coming out, man. DC or nothing, man. Peace.
Thank you so much, Ray.
Now go home or go buy some. I'll give you my.
DC native, 4th generation. We're on the 6th generation in my family now. I have a grandson, so yes.
Hey, and how did you enjoy today's event?
It was a great gathering. I appreciate Tony for bringing us together. I said keep the momentum going, keep our presence known.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
No, we can't.
I'm Tony Lewis.
Angel Anderson.
We help coordinate the counter-narrative photo shoot, DC Native photo shoot, highlighting DC natives, particularly African Americans, and our contribution, our presence, what we mean to DC. We felt excluded from the Washingtonian magazine. I'm not a tourist, I live here campaign. So we want to say we live here, we're born here, and we're going to be here. So yeah, that's why we're here today.
Yeah, I think it's important for us to continue to make our presence known when the city continues to forget us and leave us out of things and neglect our presence. There's so many of us, and this photo shoot today only showed a small number of us that are represented throughout the city. Not all of us have moved out of DC due to gentrification. Not all of us have moved out of state, but some of us live here, still want to be here. We work here. We make contributions to this city that impact the progression of the city. So a lot of the things that are happening in DC that folks are excited about are initiatives that were started by natives of DC, and we need to continue to be here so that we can get represented and get recognized and acknowledged for those contributions.
Absolutely. And I think, the significance of having it here as well is like also some of these new things. I think natives feel like they're not welcome or they're not invited in. But we want to also affirm that every place that opens or it's for us too. And for the business owners here and everything, like we matter in every sense of the word, and we help keep this city safe. Like there's so many things that we do, right, that we don't get credit for, and everything is about the newcomer and the person moving here. We affirming that it's not just about them, it's about us too.
Yeah, and I think this location in particular was one of the spaces in DC when we were talking about where to have this photo shoot. We went back and forth about a few places, but I think Union Market, or formerly known as Florida Avenue Market, is one of those spots where this was a space where DC natives congregated. Like this is the space you came to every weekend with your mama, your grandma, your auntie. Right. And so when this space changed, this was the one that like shook all of us. Yep. It was like, whoa, like this is not Florida Avenue Market anymore. So it was important for us to come back to this space that we all grew up coming to, that we knew and we remember, to show that this space has changed, but the people are still the same.
Right. DC or nothing.
Peace.